When I say perfectionism be beating my ass, y'all, I just felt like with the way perfectionism be killing me, it was the absolute perfect topic for me to discuss in another Get Ready With Me, since y'all kind of sort of like the last one, maybe? Yeah. So we're going to get right into it and lay it all out on the table, because I feel like a lot of what I talked about and touched on last time all comes back to my perfectionism trait and feeling like everything in my life has to be a certain way and it has to be perfect. So let's get into it. I'm using the ColourPop Wine and Only palette. I got it for like $5 during this Black Friday sale. And one of the shadows is broken. Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna be very careful. As y'all can see, this is like the second time I've opened this, but one of the shadows kind of broke. Okay, but this palette is really pretty, except for that broken shadow now. But this is what we're using for today's look. I'm gonna do more color than I usually do, but still in my pink red era, because like it's just who I am. I'm so sorry. So I recently, like right before the new year hit, went out to dinner with one of my closest friends. And she had seen my last Chit Chat Get Ready With Me, which I don't know why that kind of shocked me and made me feel very nervous, because I don't know, I didn't think of my actual friends watching it, but like that's great. But she was so shocked because she was like, you're not really vulnerable in public, like to people behind closed doors, yes, but I was just very surprised to see you talking about certain things in a public setting, because she knows like that's not something I do. I don't really put my insecurities, my problems, anything that's going on in my personal life. I've never been the person to put it on blast. And not that I necessarily put it on blast this time, it's more so it's just me being more open. And after I left from that dinner with her, I had to have a very open conversation with myself and say, I'm pretty sure the reason I haven't been as vulnerable in a public space is not because I felt like I needed to be more private. It was because I felt like I needed to look a certain way to everybody. Like I said, perfectionism be killing me. Like, I feel like if I make one wrong move, everybody's judging it. If I do one thing that's out of the ordinary, everybody's like, oh my God, what's going on with Clarissa? If I fail at something, I feel like everybody has taken notice and they are all staring at me because they are in disbelief that Clarissa has this problem. And it's very weird. It's very toxic. I am also very aware that it is a trauma response. And bless my mama's heart, I know she didn't mean to, but like I think it also stemmed from like when I was growing up and I was in school, I was expected to bring home good grades, but like let's be real, my mom expected A's. Okay. Like I am a very smart person. I feel like I lost some of that intelligence as I got older, whatever. But I was always a smarter kid. And so my mama expected me to have really good grades. And again, she did not mean any harm with this at all. Like I am very aware. Her expectation was for me to just do good. And what that turned into for me was I took it as I have to be the best at everything at all times. And that wasn't what she meant. Like, it's so bad that I can't believe I'm gonna tell y'all this story. When I was in college, I called my mom like in tears, right? Crying my eyes out because, oh my God, mom, you're gonna be so pissed at me because I failed algebra. Like, it wasn't even, was it algebra? Calculus? I don't know what I took in college, but when I tell y'all I failed the fuck out the class, elf, okay? And I remember being so afraid of telling my mama, and her response was just, Clarissa, it's okay. You can just retake the class. Like, you've never been that bad. Like, you've never been like a math genius. Like, why are you so upset? And I had internalized that I must get good grades thing so heavily that it felt like the end of the world to get an F in a class that I could just retake and replace the grade later on. Which is what my mama reminded me and what I did. And I think I passed it with a B the next time because a was never going to happen for you, girl. Okay. Just call me Solo Sokoa. But there's a lot of things that I have not done or have not completed because of my perfectionism. If you don't know, I actually own a candle company. And I have been trying to relaunch this candle company for now going on 3 years. And I'm not going to lie, I think every time I get close, I find a problem. It's like I take everyone. Now, don't get me wrong, it's candles. It can burn somebody's house down. I have every reason to fear it, right? But I also know that I know my requirements. I am very careful with testing. And I take the time to make sure that each one of my products is very safe for everybody that's going to buy it, right? And I know that a part of it has been, oh, well, this isn't exactly what it's supposed to be. Like, let's say I'm like, oh, well, this is just slightly more hot. And it's just 1 degree hotter than what I would like for it to be. I'll be like, no, 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 no. Gotta start over testing. Or, oh, something did this with this. And so now I can't do that. And, oh, I will, when I tell y'all, I can't even imagine excuses because I will come up with anything to stop and take a break. And then I'll sit there and I'll be so upset because I see all these people who I've done my candles with for so long and they've gone on to become successful and I'm still sitting here in the same spot because I'm afraid. Because and that's really what it boils down to. Perfectionism is just based in fear. Like I am afraid of failing. I told y'all in the last one, I don't know how to fail. And I feel like everything has to be exactly the way I pictured it, from the aesthetics, from the scent, from everything. Like it has to be the exact way it's pictured in my head. I do not allow myself room for error. And that causes me to hold up. It causes me to not do as many things as I could and as I should be doing, right? And I'm not going to lie to y'all, in all honesty, it pisses me off. It pisses me off so bad because I'm very aware that there's so many things that I could have done and that I should have done and that I have not done because I've just been afraid of the what if. What if I'm not good enough? What if I fail? What if this doesn't work out? What if blah 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 blah? Instead of just saying, okay, I did it. This didn't turn out exactly the way I wanted it to. So let's try a different way this time, right? If y'all didn't know, me and actual cut creases do not get along. I don't like it. I don't like it. I prefer my faux cut crease, but this color I think needs an actual cut crease because y'all see how light that is. Yeah, I don't even know where I left off at. Oh, the candle company, right, okay. So like I was saying, not only part of my thing with my candle company is it is love letters from an eldest daughter, right? And part of it is to help people who are like me learn that they can just take a break, take a seat, and breathe. You do not have to fix every problem. You are not Captain Save the World. Just chill out, just breathe. It's okay. It'll be okay if you don't have the answers to every question. And so every few months I literally give myself a deadline and then I find something to distract myself at said deadline, right? Instead, I'll do this instead of that. And so it doesn't get done. I don't know if we're feeling the eyes, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Again, perfectionism. But this is different. Like it's my eyes, right? Like if I were to tell y'all how many collections, how many ideas for this candle company that I have, and I have just not put into play. Like people know the main one, which is it has a lot to do with this channel, right? Um, but like I have so many others that I have not done and I have not put out because I'm afraid to just do it. Like when I tell you I have lists of names, ideas, like all of this stuff. I have mood boards, color schemes, and I have not done it. And I have not pulled the trigger. And I think that if I got to the core of it, it really is, like I said, that perfectionism and that fear of what if people don't like this? What if I look this way? What if, instead of just saying, let's just do it and see what happens. it gets so frustrating feeling like I have to appear perfect at all times. And don't get me wrong, there is not a single person in my life who expects that of me, at least not anymore. At one point, yes, I'm pretty sure there were people who were like, nope, you're not perfect, try again. And that's why they're no longer here. It's really and truly just me. I put these high expectations on myself, and there's like this voice in my head that will sometimes justify me stopping what I'm doing as me taking a much needed rest. Like, I don't believe in like that hustle, I can sleep when I'm dead mentality. Nah, bro, I'm gonna rest because I shouldn't have to monetize every single thing that I enjoy doing to be able to live a comfortable life, to be able to enjoy life. If I'm only sleeping when I'm dead, where's the enjoyment? Where's the fulfillment? I used to believe that. I did. And then I had the worst mental breakdown of my life, scared the shit out of my whole family. Um, and I have never thought that way again. I'll rest. All of this leads me to my actual 2025 rebrand. Because I'm not doing the whole new year, new me. That's not, we're not doing it. It's like new year upgraded me. Be more of the me that I see myself as. But I'm still gonna be the same old Clarissa. But perfectionism, it gotta go. And so I'm starting it by just doing things. Perfectionism is the main thing that has to go, immediately followed by procrastination, laziness, self doubt, which self doubt will probably always be there, which I don't know how much I'll ever lose self doubt. I just think that's possibly just a natural form of us being who we are as humans. Because I'll never fully be perfect, but I can get to a, I want to be able to look in that mirror and see that girl and say, I like her exactly the way she is. And while there is things that could be better, I'm good. So like I said, the main thing in 2025 is killing my perfectionism trait. That gotta go. I'm tired, okay? I'm tired. I'm over it. I'm not dealing with it anymore. It's gotta go. Bye bye. I think one of the biggest ways I plan to unlearn perfectionism is to hold myself accountable. And so I'm saying it in this very public forum so y'all can help me. Um, don't beat my ass, obviously, but please help me stay on track. Like, these candles will be released in the next couple of months. Like, I'm done playing with this. I have too many amazing products just sitting inside my house, waiting for me to finally say, okay, I'm doing this. And I'm not. Like, are you nuts? Are you crazy? All because you're afraid of what could happen. What about the good things that could come from it? What about, oh, you could get everything you dream of? You could become exactly what you think this company should be, but you're stopping because you think it might not be that? Girl, don't piss me off. And so it's winter time, so y'all know what that means. My foundation is too warm. We're going to try to get it right. Let's see. Hopefully this works. I'm holding myself to a higher standard. Well, not only am I sure that I'm going to launch this candle company, I am going to pick up a new hobby. Um, I've always liked the idea of calligraphy, and I think it's so beautiful. So I think I'm going to try that. I can never get this even, y'all. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Y'all are seeing my perfectionism at its worst right now because this is gonna kill me. This is gonna kill me, but you know what? We can fix it. It can be fixed. I will fix it. We're just gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. I can fix it. It's fine. Everything is okay. We're going to do better this year, right? Right. I'm coming back to it. Hold on. Stay with me, guys. Stay with me. But yeah, I think I'm gonna pick up a new hobby. I did make my vision board. and it is currently the wallpaper on both my phone and my MacBook. I look at it every single day. And my biggest thing has been, as long as I make a move towards at least one thing on this board every single day, then that is good enough. I'm not saying I got to do all of this and go all out and make sure I'm 1000% attacking every single thing on there, because that would just stress me the hell out. But I want to make a move towards one thing. Like, one of the things on my vision board is hitting 500 subscribers on YouTube. And so while I may not post every day, I'm at least doing something in that realm to help me reach that goal, to help me figure out what I need to do next, whether it's planning out an outline for a video, whether it's, honestly, the best part is, because of that Rumble series, I've just been able to watch Rumbles, and that is actually working because I'm taking notes the whole time. But it's doing something towards that goal so that I can have what I want. Another thing is, not only do I want to go to WrestleMania, I want to move. And both of those things would have to occur within a month of each other. So I am limiting my spending. I'm making sure that I stay within a budget. I'm making sure that I'm not going too far out of where I need to be, so that I can go to do these things that I really would love to do. That size better. It's just become this thing where I'm looking at it and saying, okay, what would I like? Oh, I want a higher credit score. Let me go ahead and put more money towards one of these credit card bills that I have. Or, oh, I want to go horseback riding on a beach or through a lake or something, some form of water. I found a girl who posted a video about how I could do that even here in Nashville. Now, the goal is to actually do it on a beach, but like, I want to do it. I kind of like that side more. Hold on. I almost said y'all might not see this because I don't like my makeup, but perfectionism gotta go, right? So I'm gonna show y'all that even I don't always like what I do sometimes. So, we just keep going, right? Yeah, unfortunately, my vision board does not really have too many things that's like, oh, I want to change this. Actually, that's rather fortunate, isn't it? There's not really oh, I want to change this, I want to change that. Like, yes, I want to lose weight. Yes, I want to, up my wardrobe. But those aren't really vision board items for me. Those are more so, these are things that I plan to change about me physically, just because I want to. But if they don't happen, I'm still happy with who I am. But it's mainly the perfection. It is mainly the idea that the way I allow fear to stop me from doing things. At one point, so I don't have any tattoos, right? Like, when I say I have no tattoos, I have none, okay? I need more setting sprays, y'all. All of my setting sprays have seemed to like disappear over the last few weeks, and that should not surprise me because I'm doing my makeup way more now than I used to. This probably was not the best get ready with me, and it's probably oops. This probably wasn't the best get ready with me, and it's probably going to be rather short. So for that, I'm sorry, and I will try to do another one. I'm going to try to do more colorful looks because apparently all my friends think that I'm just really good at makeup. And so I would like to show them that they're not misplaced in that belief. Whether they are or not, I don't know yet. But when I say I desperately need to wash my brushes, y'all, like, either that or I need more brushes. I should get more brushes. Don't y'all think so? I deserve more brushes. Let me finish up my under eye. We'll do the color down here, and then, or should I do the color? Because with this color, I fear it'll look like bruising on me underneath my eye. No. Let me set my face. Because ain't nobody trying to look like somebody was beating my ass. Yeah, I just want to try new things and build myself up. I don't like my skin under my makeup, y'all. I feel like the texture in my face is going crazy right now. I hope y'all can't see it as much as I can. I really do. Because for me, it's bad. It's bad. And if it's as bad as I think it is, y'all know what that means. This video really ain't getting posted then. But yeah, I think my biggest thing for this year will be teaching myself that it is okay that I may mess up, that I may fall down, that I may fail. Guess what we're going to do? We're going to get up and try again. Because I, for one, am not a failure. I don't know what that means, child. Okay, so this is our final look. I'm torn on if I like it or not, honestly. But the biggest point I want y'all to take away from this video is if you are someone who, like me, is a perfectionist, does not know how to fail, feel the fear, do it anyway. I think one part that I left off was that I was talking about the tattoo, and the tattoo was that I was supposed to get a tattoo that says feel the fear and do it anyway, because you're never not going to feel that fear. You're never not going to be afraid to try something new. You're never not going to be afraid that it won't work out, but you should just do it anyway, because even if it doesn't, so what? Like, so what? Because what if it does? So that's my little takeaway from today in this very chaotic, probably very short get ready with me. If you enjoyed this video, please like it. Leave me a comment letting me know if you have these same problems, what you're doing to combat it, and what's your main goal for your 2025 rebrand. Make sure you subscribe, turn on the post notifications, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.